This African hunting safari is brought to you by Ultradyne Chassis, American Ingenuity, Kelbley's Rifle Actions, a higher level of accuracy, Athlon Optics, ridiculously good optics, Byron Hart African Safaris, Night Stalker Precision Rifles, accuracy counts, Taxidermy Studio and Tannery by Marlon Beyer. Guys, welcome back to Southern Extreme TV. We're in Africa and it is pitch dark. Other than, I don't know if y'all can see a little bit of the fire burning there. But we've just had a fantastic day of hunting. I killed my #1 animal, a kudu. We're down here hunting with Byron Hart African Safaris. Absolutely fantastic guy. I don't even know at this point what episode this is or what part this is, but I do know that there are multiple episodes or parts to this series that are airing before this one is. The cool thing about tonight is we've hunted all day. We shot the kudu probably midday-ish, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Come back into camp, ate some good lunch. Actually slept in for a little while and not really slept in, just laid around because it was really, really hot. Came back out, hunted this afternoon, and we had some good luck. Dad actually had some good luck. And this is going to be a little bit opposite of what I'm used to doing with my stuff. Usually my stuff is in chronological order. But in this situation, Dad's hunt went really, really quick, really, really fast because it was kind of an intense, quick-paced type hunt. So it's kind of short. But the cool thing is tonight, the area that we were hunting in, we had planned, or the PHs, the professional hunters, as well as the lodge that we're staying at with the guides. They were actually out here building a campfire. We got some chairs lined up. We're cooking out under the African stars. And we're going to go jackal hunting tonight with a thermal. And I got blood on my face. I've been having some bad nosebleeds because the air is so dry and dusty here. But that's right, a jackal in Africa, for those of you who don't know, is very similar to a coyote back home. They're just smaller. So imagine a coyote that is the size of a fox, and that's very, very similar to what a jackal is. We spent today at camp around lunchtime combing through these guys, JD's, which is the kind of the main guy here. He's got a new thermal, and we spent some time helping him set it up. These guys, they've ran thermals before. They've seen a lot of thermals. Setting them up and diving into the details they didn't know a whole lot about, just because they're relatively new, number one. Number two, it's kind of hard to get thermals in Africa for whatever reason. And if that's something on the U.S. government, then shame on them, because they've got a really cool thing going here. But we got his thermal set up. He is going to be shooting a 222 with a VMAX, which is the first time I've ever shot a 222. We shot it today whenever we were zeroing this thing in. So I'm super, super excited to be trying to shoot some jackal tonight. We've got everybody from camp out. We're just all having a good time, eating some dinner. And who knows, this might be an opening to a video, or if we don't kill any jackal, then maybe it won't be. But the game plan is to go shoot some jackal and then transition over to the hunt my dad had earlier in the day today. So thanks for hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're having a blast in South Africa with Byron Hart African Safaris. It has been a dream come true. Let's go have some fun.
Dan, cheers. Cheers. Great Impala.
Dan,
cheers, my man.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you for being here.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful
Thank
having
you.
here.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Ja, je moet elkaar zo allemaal bij elkaar. Ik zie nou gewoon een trap zo dromen.
En zijn haren is zo.
Onze haren zijn fucking katten zien daar.
That is it's a 338, neck down to 6'5". My man,
It's very accurate.
fantastic.
Very accurate.
Fantastic.
Ja, dit is net gespijt. Hij is al bij beter. We moeten maar voor onszelf daar.
Now this is a bat-eared fox, but this is a They are termite eaters. They eat termites.
Oh wow.
Purely insectivores. Totally, what do you call it? Nocturnal.
But there's a word for eating only insects.
Yeah, that's all they eat is termites. Highly protected. Highly protected.
Really?
It's called a bat-eared fox.
A bat-eared fox.
Yes.
Alrighty, I know it's hard for y'all to see, but we've got the 2 Land Cruisers parked in the middle of a pretty big field, and this is the setup that we're running. Like I said, this is the Pard thermal. First time I've ever ran this thermal. It's got a little built-in LRF there. Not bad for a 384 resolution optic. Shooting a 222, by the way, bolt action. And we ran out of shells. But we had 2 jackal come in. Well, first off, we ripped a howl. I'm assuming a howl. They basically sound like small coyotes. We had a pack line up in front of us, which when we first set up, the wind was hitting us in our face, which would have made sense for them to be the ones that would come in. But we also had a pack kind of at our 9 o'clock over here that howled, as well as one back behind us. Now, the one that was back behind us was definitely closer, but for whatever reason, he was just all timid for whatever reason. And we were sitting there for a little while, and then all of a sudden, they've got a set of thermal binos, and they were like, at the 10 o'clock, and sure enough, we look up, and there's 2 jackal out there in the field, and dumped the first one and shot the second one. The second one went down, but I thought that I just completely missed him, but I think I maybe hit him a touch low. He was around 200, maybe 220 yards, I think, the second one anyways. And man, you want to talk about fun? Predator hunting with thermals and suppressors in South Africa, you gotta freaking love it. That right there is cool. This is my bread and butter. I feel at home right now, even though we're on another continent. This is the guy. So also, let's recoup. I run out of shells. He hands me some more ammo. The last 2 rounds I put in have already been shot. I'm closing the bolt to look to make sure that it's going in, and I see no VMAX on the end of that thing. And I said, "Oh shit!" So we had to back out two spent shell casings and put and replace it. But that's good fun. That's real good fun. That's awesome. Yeah.
The other one was way back in the corner.
I think look right back behind you at your 6. Look like in that area right there, and just see if you see anything from up top. We finally found one of them right here. Oh, holy smokes! God, it literally looks like a fox and a coyote that had a baby from back home. How cool is that?
That's different.
Yeah.
Hold that gun. Hold that gun.
You do need to have it skinned, take the hide home.
Oh God, look at this, guys. An African jackal. Look at the hide on this thing.
That's the size of a fox.
Yeah, I mean it's built like a red fox back home size-wise, exactly like a red fox, but it's got the characteristics of a coyote, like face and stuff. But look at this white and black.
It's called a black-backed jackal.
A black-backed jackal. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely beautiful.
The other one was back toward the corner. Is that what they said?
Yeah.
So this is one, guys. We've got a second one somewhere that we don't know where he's at. We can't find him for whatever reason.
That was there. I don't know what.
Do we see where the bullet should? They said that so this was the first one. Because he was kind of quartered to me. And that's about where I would have been aiming. That second one, they said that I hit low and he kind of ran out through there. So he may be farther out there than what we think. I think this dog might have been farther than 100 yards. Because they were reading me 100 yards.
It was right there. Yeah, I mean, he picked it up right there.
Picked it up right over there? Wow. Yeah.
It did not tear the hide up as bad as I figured it would have.
No. Those
a young
VMAXs
one, or?
are made for that.
Oh, sorry, you're filming.
Yeah, but that's okay. We
Just want to check if it's young or
no, kind of old. I mean, right?
round already.
Teeth
Already round.
Teeth wore down right there.
Not a young dog. Yes, but they got beautiful skin, though.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
So we call it, what do you call a karos? This is a bait for
A quilt.
Yes, they make the
They make
best.
quilts out of these things.
Quilts?
You shoot about 20 of them and then they
Put them in
sew
squares.
together and they put them
Yeah.
on the bedspread.
Yeah, they do that with coyotes back home, but it's expensive.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. And you've got to keep track of the tannery, because the tannery, you give them 20 skins and they only give you the 6 back, and they tell you the others are stuffed, you know. But no, we have
Dude, that's cool. That is up there for me. Like I said, this right here to me back home. I mean, this is my predator hunting partner Guffey he was originally invited to come and film, and he was like, I'm not getting on a plane for 15 hours, you know. And Dad was like, well,
guess what? He's
Yeah.
busy cussing himself right now.
it's exactly right. That's right, because we are out here shooting some freaking jackal, man. What a beautiful, beautiful animal. It literally, what I was saying earlier, it literally looks like a red fox from back home and a coyote had a baby. That is wild.
Now,
This one has a really beautiful, this is
Yeah,
called
it's
a
got a
black
very
back
beautiful
jackal. Yeah.
black-backed, yeah. Now in Caprivi we get another one called a side striped. So we get 2 different types of jackals.
Yeah.
Most of the country is a black-backed.
Yeah.
And then up in the Caprivi we get a side striped jackal.
Wow.
And they are more total red in it, but they've got a black stripe down their side. And they're a little bit bigger. The side stripes are a little bit bigger.
Wow.
I'm just gonna give my
Louis O's though. That's awesome. Guys, we found I'm not saying that we found a second one. Me and Adrian were playing it smart, sitting back on top of ant hills with the thermal. Oh, God. What cool fun this is, guys. We've got, first of all, for the guys back home that coyote hunt with us, this is a little stab at y'all. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 2 trucks out here looking for a jackal. None of y'all back home would be out here trying to help me find a coyote right now. So just let that sink in, Guffey and Jason Holly and all you guys.
Looks like the same size, huh?
Yeah, more or less. I think he's a little bit younger.
Yeah, 2 males. 2 males, a little younger. The other one's definitely got a better coat.
Yeah, the other one
Yeah.
has a beautiful coat on it.
Other looks way better. I hit low. Y'all called it. Hit a little low.
But he was far off.
So this one.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
A lot more contact.
I told Byron, he told me I was crazy. I said, for me, that pelt right there, worth more to me than anything pelt-wise I'll kill on this trip.
Health-wise, meaning skin-wise.
Skin, yeah.
Obviously, kudu would be. I was just about to say you're mad, man.
No, just skin, just skin.
That's fantastic, but yes, skin-wise, this is very good.
Oh, dude. Well, listen. Look, I've got a bunch of buddies back home that predator hunt. I want to show them the posse of people that we had looking for this jackal right now, because oh god, man, that is so freaking awesome, guys. Really cool stuff. Thank y'all for helping us find that. That's an awesome animal.
This is a beautiful dog.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's pretty.
That is very pretty.
He's not yet.
No, I mean
he's not messed up at all.
if you're gonna keep fur, you want them facing you, so you can put it right there and just let it all absorb on the inside. And he's got all that white and black on him. Oh man, that's beautiful, guys. Well, guys, that right there is an awesome way to start off this video. Now, the second part of this video is going to be switching over to the daylight and Dad going on a really cool hunt, getting ready to see some really cool animals, doing some really cool stuff. So shout out to these guys. We come out, we had an awesome dinner next to a campfire literally under the African stars. You literally can't draw it up any better than that. We had all the trackers with us out here, just everybody hanging out, 2 Land Cruisers. Then we go and get behind a thermal with a suppressor and we call in some freaking jackal. And not only do we call in jackal, but we kill 2 jackal, which is really cool. You can't ask for anything better than this right here, but stay tuned. We got another cool part of this video coming up. Had a fantastic morning this morning shooting my #1 target, a kudu bull, a really good kudu bull. So definitely go watch that video because it's a remarkable hunt. But we just got started for this afternoon set. It was really hot today, so we decided to kind of take it easy back at the lodge, and we're transitioned over to another section of this property, which is where I shot my Impala at. And I got a little bit of, I got some Impala, I got some blue wildebeest, I got gimpbuck, I got a little bit of everything. So we don't really know what we're going to see right now. We're probably banking on Dad having an opportunity at an Impala. So we're going to see what we can figure out. But we got a couple more hours until dark. We're going to see if we can make it happen. fighting. They're trying to figure out which one's gonna be the bigger one. This Impala right here has probably got us busted. There's several Impala down there, but there's two right here that are fighting like crazy. Adrian and Hunts. Hunts is our bushman tracker. They're trying to figure out and make sure that one of them is a mature Impala. So we want to make sure not only are they a good trophy, I want it to be a good trophy for Dad, but we want to make sure that it's a mature animal. Shot behind the shoulder. The one that's facing from left to right. Yes. He's horning a tree. Just behind the shoulder if you got a shot. Good Judy.
Well done, man.
Oh man. You torched him, man. So the two that were fighting, they wasn't as big as that one?
Those two were young.
Really?
They were very thin.
That was pretty cool. I stayed.
And did you see the color of the coat?
Yeah.
Very, very.
Yeah. They I stayed back and I got them fighting and was able to pan out, and it had y'all behind this tree. That was cool watching them fight down there like that. That was awesome. He hammered him. That is freaking sweet.
Two animals today. Okay.
Oh God. We finally got Byron to come out with us on this one. He missed this morning. He missed this morning on the kudu. We snuck up. There was two Impala fighting down at the water hole. Yes. So we were sitting there filming them fight, and then big ram came from down the old bed and got right in that gap and started horning a tree right there while they were fighting, and smoked him. Snuck up behind the tree, popped out from behind the tree, shot, fell.
Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. That was fun. Awesome.
Now you want to talk about the difference between Impala hunts?
Yes. That was too easy. That was way too easy.
Oh dang it!
It was wonderful.
Well done. Fantastic stuff. And the young the rams were fighting, young rams, old rams.
Yes, two rams. Mature rams, but not yet suitable.
Okay. And then just came out of the blue. Awesome.
Well, I seen they were Hunts and Adrian was glassing the two fighting, but then this other bull or ram, he come from the right, and I seen them starting to scramble, getting things. I was like, well, they must see one that's a little bit bigger coming in. And I was actually on. There was a third one that was kind of in the middle.
Yeah. That wasn't you. It wasn't you also.
There was I thought I seen a ram because I was recording one, and I was like, is that it? And he was like, no, he's more. You were pointing at the gap way to the right, and I was filming like to the left because there was a. Now was there? Were you saying there's a ewe that was coming from the right to the left?
Yes.
Oh, so that's what I seen. Well,
let's go. Check
Let's have a look, guys.
I'll take the. I'm taking a word for it. Yeah, it's very.
Is the GoPro still recording?
No,
Oh, good deal. There's a reason that we waited to come out and start hunting today, because it was brutally hot. And we learned from yesterday that the movement kind of died down in the middle of the day. And we got lucky with the ram that I shot, finding him bedded by himself, isolated under a shade tree. So coming into this area saying that we were going to try to get down on an impala, we knew we would have better luck probably just coming in and sneaking up on top of water holes. And that's all we did. These roads that they have through this property, they all kind of tie in and intersect big blocks of real thick brush. And the water holes is obviously where the bulk of these animals want to go at first light and also at last light. So it's almost like if you have a cornfield back home and you're gonna sneak up to a fence row and pick up in glass and see what's in the cornfield. It's a very effective method. And with these impala, they've got really good eyes, really good ears, and a really good nose. And with 4, 5, 6 guys sitting in a blind or sitting up here with the wind swirling, it can make it very difficult to not get busted. But I didn't get a good look at this ram, just for the simple fact that I was running the camera and I didn't have my binos up really. But we got it on film. Adrian and Hunts both said that this impala was a good impala. So I'm excited for Dad, excited for the 7 PRC from Night Stalker Precision. This is awesome. Oh, it's a nice impala. Great shot. Great shot, great shot. He's darker than that one I shot. Like, he's more burgundy. Or, I mean, he's brown, but he's just a darker shade.
Very nice, guys.
Beautiful.
Very, very
Look right here, where he's been locked up. Wow. He's got scars. He's got more scars than that one I shot on his ears and stuff. Man, what a beautiful animal.
They're all beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, sir.
Very cool, guys. Very cool. Huh? I put them on the entry. Okay. That's what I do. Je trek je worm, stop en dan hou je hem vast. Als dat blijft dan in je zak. Met een stokje met wat je want.
We gotta get Byron over here with us. You missed the kudu on us this morning for the outro, so we got to get you in for the impala. Guys, what a complete opposite end of the spectrum from the impala that I shot and the one that Dad shot. We chased impala from basically daylight till probably 1:30 with mine. Put in I don't know how many steps trying to chase it. This one we laid back at the house, waited for the sun to start setting, and said, we're gonna go use the terrain to our advantage, sneak up on a couple water holes and see what happens. And first spot we go to, we show up and we've got 2 beautiful rams, but they were young and they were fighting. And I was sitting there filming them, and then all of a sudden this guy was just off down in here horning a tree, and it was just a picture perfect moment with the sun setting in the background. There was multiple impala down in this bottom. And we actually used a large tree. We got in behind the tree and was able to use it in between us and them to get up within range of them, because this area is way more open than what we've been hunting over where it's been really, really thick. So that's the one thing that can make the Impala difficult, is it's so wide open, and they can see, they can hear, and they can smell. So all that's to their advantage. But we played our cards right on this set, and Dad got a beautiful, beautiful Impala. Real dark coat, darker coat than the one that I shot. And that's what, when he come out, that was the one thing that Adrian was saying. He was like the darker coat one, the darker bodied one. And he sure enough was. He was darker than the majority of them that were down there. But just an old warrior. He's got some rub marks on the inside where he's been fighting with other rams, and then his ears, both ears are just ripped up all crazy. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better of a day, you know, knocking out my kudu this morning, #1 bucket list, and coming out, relaxing around the lodge, come out this afternoon, and then smoking your #2 on your list.
Checking my whole box is checked. Everything's checked.
But man, we have had an absolute blast down here in Africa, hunting with Byron Hart African Safaris. It has been really, really cool. This has been a short video, so this may make a full episode. It may kind of roll into another one. I've still got a couple animals on my list that I would like to try to check off if it provides the opportunity and a mature animal shows itself. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, so that way you can keep up to date with all parts of this African series. We're going to be going over in-depth gear reviews and product reviews for the gear that we brought on this trip and why we chose to bring that gear on this trip. For the gun, if you haven't watched any of the previous episodes, which I suggest you go watch parts 1, 2, 3, and 4 before you watch this one. The gun is a 7mm PRC featuring a Kelbele's Action, an Ultradyne chassis, and an Athlon optic scope. And then we're also shooting off of an Athlon tripod, and it was built by Night Stalker Precision. So that's the kind of package that we're shooting for this trip, and it's performed flawless right now.
Brilliant. All of them, all the animals have literally dropped on the spot.
Four a Gims buck, a kudu, and 2 Impala
Dropped on the spot.
haven't taken a step, and that's fabulous. That's what you want whenever you're going to harvest an animal. You don't want to have to worry about tracking and trailing. And obviously we have to do our part, you know, in preparation coming on the hunt. We got to make sure that we're shooting and that we're taking the time to learn the rifle, and to make sure that the ammo and the rifle, the scope, the suppressor, everything's a package that is ready to go and ready to come out and kill animals. So we've been blessed. It's an awesome opportunity. If y'all do not follow Byron Hart on social media, make sure you guys go ahead and do that on Facebook and Instagram, because he will have some photos and videos that may not make the cut for my YouTube channel. So he's got some other kind of behind the scenes content that he may be posting as well. So make sure you go check him out. And then obviously, if you guys want to make a trip like this to Africa, whether it be for plains game like we're doing, if you want to do dangerous hunts, if you want to come and just do a photography adventure, maybe the hunting thing's not your forte, you can pretty much manage and set up anything for people.
We can, yeah.
And that's what was really cool about him, is you're not locked in with a certain type of hunt and a certain day-to-day schedule. If you want to hunt for a couple days, you can. If you want to go take photos for a couple days, or if you want to go to national parks, which there's a tremendous amount of national parks there.
Beautiful national parks.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's an abundance of animals in those national parks. For photography purposes, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's absolutely beautiful.
So make sure y'all go check him out, because he's a super nice guy. We have enjoyed the heck out of it. Not sure he'll have us back after this trip, but we're going to be trying to come back. I can promise you that. Byron, awesome. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, Big
Dan, well
Thanks
done.
for
Great
everything.
shooting, man. Great shooting.
Guys, make sure you subscribe. We'll see y'all on the next episode.